It's been almost 30 years. This is going on. It's been almost 30 years that the war is going on in Congo. And like you said right now, I don't see where they've gotten to. The only thing that keeps happening is that they're extracting minerals and resources illegally from Congo. The West is making a lot of money from that, and they're being enslaved. My father even had these questions. He said, during the time of the Leopold, the third of Belgium, the second of the Belgium. Let me rephrase that. During the time of Leopold II of Belgium, they used to cut children's hand. They used to kill people. Do everything that can be bad to them. Right? That was colonialism. That was external force coming in Africa. Well, I will ask you this question. Do you think that time was worse than this time? This time is 10 times worse. Well, at least at that time, you can just be at home and go to work on farms and not create any problems. Then you wouldn't get your hands cut off. But today in Congo, you can just be sleeping at your home after going to your farm. You come back at night with a peaceful night. Well, I just would like to tell you that I would want to put this in a different perspective. Why? Because we can't talk about this without talking about Western agents in Africa. You see what I'm saying? They have to go to the round table and talk. Which round table? Where is it? Who are they going to talk to beside the United Nations? So for this, they have to agree with each other.
But we have the African Union. We can form different bodies of government. No? If something is happening in West Africa, the West African body can come together to resolve the problem. So these are no people to talk to. Anyway, go on.
But it hasn't been happening. You can see Nigeria, you can see Mali and Burkina Faso, how the African Union behaved over there, how they acted. That's what I'm saying. It cannot be possible. So what can happen right now, even with the organization aside, because the organization is a failed organization. I said that. That's a failed organization. It's been proven to be failed over and over again. What they can do is the African countries should all put their hands together, come together, and decide to put an end to this conflict. Because this is always happening. This is an example for every other African country. They let things go. They let Congo be used and abused right now. They let Congo in the hands of the Western countries or the abusers. They forget that after Congo, you are next. You will come and you have to know that everybody else will sit and watch you perish like Congo did. That's what it's always happened. We have Somalia's case. We have Congo's case. And we had many other cases. Nigeria had some conflicts. But what happened? They sat down and tried to resolve it, and it went away. Right? So there is many other countries that had conflicts. But if the other African countries do not put their hands together and stop this, I don't see Congolese among themselves fixing this at all, besides sitting and talk. And I know they're not going to sit and talk, because this has happened over and over again, and the contract has always been broken. They don't have the loyalty toward one another again.
All right. Now, looking at the people that maybe you have talked to, because we do talk to people. We are people that talk a lot about things that concern us, even though we are in the diaspora, we care about what is happening. We are not talking about it because somebody is putting a gun on your head. It's never going to affect you. We know that. But of course, it affects our people. So if it affects our people, it affects us. That is why we are talking about it. So by talking with other people, what do you hear people say about this conflict?
I've talked to a lot of people. They say it's Rwanda. backing up this country, this conflict. They said it's a conflict because of resources, because they want resources. They said that's the only reason why the conflict is existing. Everybody I've talked to about this matter says the same thing. It's Rwanda backing up the M23. The M23 is wrong. They're killing Congolese. And this is happening because the West is trying to extract minerals from Congo. That's the same thing everybody else says. What do you hear? Because me, when I hear them say that, and then I find informations and I try to listen to both parties, I find out that this is not only like that. It's not black and white. I can say it's gray. Because yes, maybe Rwanda is supporting. Why? Did you go to the root cause? Maybe the West is supporting them, is making the war happen. I agree. But today even I had a discussion with my friend. We had an argument because I said that this conflict was more internal than external. He said, how can I say that? He said, that's impossible. Because of that. And I asked him, I said, okay, you telling me the West is participating in this war, right? Yes. Indirectly, right? He said yes. And then I told him, so they reacting or they coming to Congo through M23, at your opinion, right? Yes. I said, so what if the M23, who are Congolese, and the government of Congo, who are also Congolese, put their hands together and decide that they're not going to fight no more because they are humans and are conscious of their self and their existence? They're not going to fight anymore. They decided to be in peace. How would the West attack Congolese resources in any ways? How would they do that now? They're going to have to find other ways because they cannot get through Congolese anymore. Right? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if
Go on. That is an important point there.
Yes. But if that's not happening, I'm wondering, where are we going? Because it's more, I know there's external forces, but it's more internal. We have to learn. These people have no respect for us. These people, for the longest, they've treated us like animals. You see what I'm saying? They said when they came for colonization, they said they came to civilize us. And they said we didn't know what we want. They know what we want, so they're going to tell us what to do to be the best version of ourselves. So basically, they're telling us that we are irresponsible. That was colonialism. And back then, people fought colonialism. Now we are in the new era. And they are still not telling us, they're not telling us the same thing, but they're still showing us that we are irresponsible. We can only rely on them. We can only depend on them to be great.